Everybody, what's happening? Another Brian Speaks On recording starting now. For this one, I'm gonna have to, well, probably just for the sake of clarity and not having to have menial arguments, guess I'll have to put out the PSA that this one is going to contain some blunt language. Also, that the descriptions in this video only apply to those who fit the description. And what I mean by that is that I'm not making blanket statements to represent every single person. Not that that's something that I should have to say, but you know, the way people are. And yeah, I just wanted to make that clear and apparent. And if you still feel the need to be butthurt by something, then well. Now, I'm going to point out some things from a masculine point of view. And, well, I guess this makes another PSA. The things that I will be pointing out do not condone other things, nor do they represent a full blown attack on one side of something. It's just some perspectives that I see on a particular thing from a masculine point of view. Today's thing that I want to speak on is the, I guess, more popularized philosophy that's been kind of being, that's been kind of becoming more popular among a lot of women, in the sense of giving these dudes out here what they've been doing to us all these years, all these, you know, decades or generations or what have you. The attitude of dishing it back, the stuff that they've been forced to deal with from dudes. Now, on some level, I can I can understand the desire to make a person feel what it is that they do. I get that, you know. Um, I'm kind of an eye for an eye kind of person, philosophically speaking, ethically, and you know, like I said, I understand that you want a person who does things in a certain negative manner to feel what it feels like to have it done to them. Now, with that being said, the approach to doing such to me has some very, very questionable effects because of that having that mantra, having that kind of attitude about it. You know, again, I don't condone ain't shit dudes. I don't condone the stuff that they do. It's not what I do. It's not how I roll. But becoming an ain't shit chick ain't gonna be the solution to ain't shit dudes out here. You know, when it comes to ain't shit dudes, you know, there's, in my opinion, that should be something that if you don't want to deal with them, you shouldn't deal with them. Simply put. Now, we have all been victimized by an ain't shit person, you know, and yeah, of course you hope that karma comes back and gives them a little bit of what they felt, but wanting to have um this 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 feeling of revenge and malice about it is not doing you any favors, because I'm going to go with the stuff that a lot of stuff that I read, and see people broadcast about it. It's like, I want them to feel what it is that we feel. And it's funny how these dudes be feeling some type now, they be feeling some type of way now. Now they understand what it is and blah blah blah. All right. And again, I can understand the sense when it comes to ancient dudes. I know one thing that a lot of ancient dudes do is that they want to play the game with females. They want to play with their emotions and all that. But they also want to have control of the female that they're playing games on. So they want to have that double standard, that patriarchal double standard. Like, I can do me and still have the security of knowing that you're not that type of woman that's going to go out there and do that. So I have that security as well. It's a double win. So I get that. You don't want to, you want to take that power away from them. Now, for me, the best solution of taking that power away from them is not dealing with them, because they don't have any control over, the situation with you, and you don't have to deal with an ain't shit dude. Now, when you apply ain't shit tactics in reverse, who are you doing that to? Now, when I say that, if you apply ain't shit tactics to ain't shit dudes, how is that affecting them? How is that ruining their situation? Because basically you're still giving that ain't shit dude exactly the thing that his goal and desire to have from you in the first place. He just wants to smash. That's pretty much the general consensus when it comes to ain't shit dudes, right? They just want to score points. They want to get notches on their belts or whatever. So if you apply ain't shit tactics, that means you're basically smashing a dude and giving them no intimacy, giving them no feeling of your spiritual self. You basically want him to be sitting in the bed looking like Eddie Murphy in Boomerang. That's the goal and desire. But at what cost do you attain that? You're still giving them the basic thing that they want in the first place, which is your most valuable self, your most valued treasure. Let's put it that way. An ain't shit dude will live with that. They'll say, okay, you don't want to be wifey status with me or whatever, because I was gonna play you anyway, because I ain't shit. But I still smash though. So hey, I'll just move on to the next chick. Same as I was gonna do anyway. So what did you really take away from an ain't shit dude? Other than the sense of him not feeling like he has some type of possessiveness over you. But he still smashed though. Now, the people who might be feeling more of a certain kind of way when they get done wrong in an ain't shit kind of way is, probably in more likelihood a good dude, or a dude that's at least about something, because they're the ones that might feel like, yo, what's this about? Damn, I mean, they might be the ones more likely to feel a way about ain't shit treatment happening to them. So your solution to ain't shit dudes out here is to do ain't shit stuff to dudes out here. But again, that tactic doesn't work with ain't shit dudes. It only really affects good dudes out here. And now good dudes are feeling like they're more cynical. They're looking at females and they're not really trusting them because they don't know which females out here on some ain't shit. you know? Now, again, I'm not placing the blame at the foot of women, you know, for the reason why things are so crazy out here. Now, at the same time, ain't shit dudes been around. Ain't shit dudes will continue to be around. They, you know, ain't shit dudes ain't nothing new. Now, again, you as an individual don't have to deal with ain't shit dudes. You don't have to be bothered by ain't shit dudes. You could just simply put out a different energy that does not attract people like that. Now, when you do stuff like that, again, you, in a sense, lower yourself to their standard just to make a point. What does that say about you? Because again, an ain't shit dude is going to take that proposition. He's going to be good with that. He might act like it's disturbing him on some deep level, but he's going to be like, yo, I still smash, so. And again, his whole purpose was not to be with you anyway. So you're not really derailing his situation. Now again, good dudes, on the other hand, who are about something, will look at that. And you might say, well, I don't do that to good dudes. Now, that may be true. Going again back to the social media aspect of it, A lot of this stuff gets broadcast out loud by females. Like, yeah, these dudes, blah blah blah, and that's why we turning the tables on y'all, and we doing this and we doing that. You know, a good percentage of the people who are reading stuff like that, are good dudes. Good dude reads that, he's gonna be like, I ain't messing with her, cause she on that shit. That's shit she on now. All right, well, I ain't got time for that. I'm a good dude. Now, I made a video some time ago talking about the difference between good guys and nice guys. And in that video, I said that nice guys follow a code of honor and a certain kind of ethical code that they don't deviate from. It's their dogma. They're going to be nice no matter what, blah, blah, blah. Good dudes are essentially nice dudes. They want to be that. And if they had it their way, they would be that. But good dudes are more liable to adapt to their environment. So if this is the way the environment is, guess what they're going to start doing? Now, they might not get on some straight up ain't shit, but they are not going to be on some level of nice guy stuff that women seem to still essentially want. You know, they're going to be more cynical and jaded, and they're going to be more reserved about who they even invest any of their time with, because good dudes don't have time for that. The same way good women don't have time or shouldn't have time for ain't shit niggas. Yeah, I had to throw that one. So, good dudes essentially are kind of like sitting on the sidelines, and I should know, just observing this whole back and forth, gender battle, weird people using each other in a very shallow surface manner without getting anything in return, or not giving anything in return, I should say, while at the same time broadcasting and complaining about how there ain't no good people out here. But you're doing ain't shit tactics and broadcasting that, and then you turn around and say, well, ain't no good dudes out here. Like I said, good dudes read this stuff too. Now, ain't shit dude to read that and be like, I'm gonna still try to smash. Because if that's what, hey, if this is what it is, it's better for me. Because now I don't even have to go through this whole game. Because before, ain't shit dudes had to run game to do ain't shit stuff. Now they only have to run game. It's like, hey, you know what it is. You know what it is, right? We just gonna do this. We're gonna do that, and you're gonna bounce, and I'm gonna bounce. So it's like this completely shallow situation. People just basically, I don't know, just sexually inclined to do stuff with each other, and pretty much it. Now again, you want to be an empowered woman. Empowerment, to me, in my opinion, is discipline. Discipline is empowerment. Giving away your power for nothing is not empowerment. That's weakness. Because powerful people don't give away their power. Powerful people only give away their power when there is an equal exchange, an equivalent exchange. They're either benefiting from it or at least getting reciprocity for it. So if you're going to give away your power for nothing, don't sit here and claim that you are empowered, because you are not. And don't use feminism as your justification and your excuse to be loose and to be reckless and to want to just be on some loose stuff. Don't use feminism for that, because that's not what feminism is. You insult feminism when you do that, because that's not being empowered. That's not being an empowered woman. That's being somebody who is a slave to your impulses, and basically saying, well, if you can't beat them, join them, instead of holding to your standards and attracting and gravitating what you desire to you. So, with that being said, I'm just going to keep on sitting back with my popcorn and my yak and just being entertained by what's going on out here, because I'm just chilling. I don't have time for all that. I'm sorry. And speaking as a good dude, hopefully this will just be a temporary phase, because Lord knows my life could be so much more interesting. But I can't be doing all that out here, man. This is just crazy. So with that being said, I mean, I do wish us all balance, and I do wish us the ability to find somebody who compliments us correctly. Good for good, and y'all ain't shit people could have each other. That being so, anyway, y'all be blessed. Have a good weekend. Stay up. Later.